Okay, Deanna, what do you specifically do? Because this is your business. You go to 40 colleges a year.
I do. I visit.
Why do you do that?
I do that because I need to tell the students firsthand what to expect on those campuses. Not everybody can fly to Boston and figure out whether they belong there when they live in California. So I do that for them, and I find out what are some special programs on that campus. What makes that campus unique to any other campus they might be looking at.
So you have like how many do you have information on?
Oh, thousands. There's 3,400 schools across the country, so it takes. I'll never run out. I can do 40 for a long time and not run out.
And who do you go see? The guidance or the?
Oh, I always take a tour. I talk to the admissions office, talk to the financial aid.
And you tell them
office,
what you're doing.
And I tell them sometimes what I'm doing. Sometimes I kind of sneak along with my daughter, who's a senior this year, and let her kind of lead the way because what she's looking for, and kind of listen to what the students are talking about. It's invaluable to listen to the students on campus. But that's only the tip of the iceberg of what I do for students, because what happens in the senior year and even the junior year, parents start to think about college, and the first thing that pops into their mind is, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay for that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because really only 4% of all families have saved more than $5,000 a year, or $5,000 total for college. So when a college is $50,000 a year, $250,000 to get out of school, because right now 20% graduate in 4 years. So wow, I've got $5,000.
I know, Heather just fell on the floor because her son's going off to college in 4 years and probably to be a doctor.
Oh, 8 years.
Yeah, good luck with that, Heather. I guess we'll be working for a long time.
That's rough. So that's their question. Wow, that's the first thing that pops in their mind. How am I going to pay for this? And then after that settles down, it becomes, oh my gosh, I don't know what to tell them to do. And you know, kids always look at their mom for help for everything. So does she know whether I need to send those tests, or does she know I should send that transcript now, or is it better to apply in November, or should I wait till January? And so all these questions start coming to mom, and mom goes, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know. And so what a college planner will do, a good college planner says, you know what, I'll take care of that for you. I'm your liaison. And so sometimes maybe the student wants to go to one college, but mom and dad know we can't afford that college.
Okay.
A college planner is an intermediary where they can tell mom what, and dad can tell the planner, I don't know if we can afford this, can you find me something different in that area that's more economical? And the student knows what they want to study and what they love and what they're looking for. And a college planner is invaluable in the middle, trying to make everybody happy and keeping students abreast of what deadlines there are, working with the essays. There are multiple essays, and we edit those for them. Don't write them for them. It's their job to write them. But we will edit them for them and make sure they're on the right track, because it is a fine line between, you know, the essays are supposed to be talking about yourself, and you don't want to brag about that.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't captain of the team and everybody relied on me. I was honored to be the captain of the team and was thankful that they came to me for advice. You know, it's softening those essays, making you look really good. It's your sales pitch to the school, and it can mean the difference between getting in and maybe not getting in. So they are important. There's every aspect of the essays and are important. Every aspect of the transcripts, the interviews they can do. So mom doesn't know all these things. And you know what? The last thing you want to do, the last year your kids are home from school with you really want to argue and nag and be on them constantly to get things done.
I mean, the application.
Yeah, we haven't even touched financial aid forms that you have to fill out and all the ramifications of putting the wrong numbers in the area.
No, for my kid to go to school.
Yeah, but you could get the numbers in the wrong area, or you could report the wrong things.
Okay, so
oh my goodness.
I cannot believe that this seems invaluable, because one misstep and your child, even if they're a B student, would not get into their specialty school.
Right, if they miss getting a transcript in, if they miss getting a recommendation in, if they miss the deadline. Deadlines mean everything has to be there. Transcripts, recommendations, everything at one time, application. It doesn't mean just fill the application out and then send the rest of everything in. Everything has to be there by that deadline. If you don't meet it, you don't get read.
Okay, so how long does a family hire you to do this process?
Ideally, we can start freshman year. Really, freshman year, you're looking at, are they taking the right courses? Are they being proactive in what they want to study?
And so that's kind of a la carte. It's not, okay.
Right, but mainly we start, if you haven't, junior year. In January of junior year, we really start looking at what do you want to study? Because most students start with where am I going to college? And that's what parents will say. Where do you want to go to school? What do you want to be? Well,
I don't know.
That's what every student says. I don't know, because that's the wrong question. The question is, what do you like to do? what do you want to see? How do you see yourself in your future? Do you want to work inside? Do you want to work outside? Do you want to have boundaries? Do you want someone to tell you what to do? Do you want to set your own limits? Start asking those kind of questions, because asking anybody, what do you want to do? You could ask any 40-year-old. They may not even know
I
yet.
don't even know what I want to do.
How does a 17-year-old know?
No, that's a good point, because
Yeah.
that will help guide. Because sometimes maybe peer pressure, the kids want to go with their best friend to theirs,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. So, okay, if a family contacts you, you do have this. Why did you create this college planning handbook?
Oh, I created this handbook for 2 reasons. One, if you want to just try and do it on your own, that's a step-by-step guide to do it. But 2, the schools have some wonderful college planning programs, the high schools. And the guidance counselors are 500 to 600 students to 1. So they don't have time to sit down and walk them through the whole process. So this book comes in place where, do you have that college planning program? Great. This will help you step-by-step try to figure out, what do I do
Navigate
next?
it. It's okay. So,
Right.
and your services are through your website,
Yes, you
offtocollegenow.com.
can, if you don't live in the area, you can certainly do it online with us. We can do webinars and get you on your track. If you live in the area, then yes, by all means, we do personal counseling one-on-one. So we're here to help any way we can, and parents need to see how invaluable that service can be. Just if nothing else, put their self at mind, at rest that everything's okay, everything's being done on
Wow.
time. Text messages are coming into my students saying, get this done from me, not from you. So that really helps.
It teaches them responsibility as well,
does.
and being guided.
Yeah, college planning seems like an overwhelming task. I mean, the whole process, but really it's great training for jobs. They're writing, they're filling in applications, they're writing their essays, they're interviewing, they're exploring campuses to see, just like you would a job, do I really want to be on this campus? Do I really want to do this? What do I want to talk about? What do I want to study? And so it's a great training ground for a job.
Yeah, and we're running out of time again on this segment, but it is invaluable if it's your first child that you're sending off to college. Because if someone has siblings, they've probably been to the school that their siblings going to. They're getting a kind of a feel. But still, the whole process.
But you know what? They may know that. But just for an example, I had a client last year who he's gone to school. He's done these financial aid forms. He's in the process, and I was able to find a school for the daughter for no tuition. So he didn't even know about, because it was
Oh my
across
gosh!
the country.
Oh, nice cliffhanger, lady. We're ending the segment. No
So those
tuition.
are some things that are out there that a
So-
planner can help you with, is they
All
know
right.
those schools.
Then you need to contact Deanna if you are sending your kid off to school anytime. To call her now. No tuition. We'll be right back on Nonstop.